Hi students, today I am going to solve the symmetric simultaneous differential equation. Here we have to use the method, that is method of multiplying, using the method of multipliers we have to solve these examples. So just we have to consider one example. It is a special case. So how to solve this symmetric simultaneous differential equation? That example is nothing but dx divided by y plus z is equal to dy divided by z plus x is equal to dz divided by x plus y. Here we have to consider this equation as dx minus dy is equal to y plus z minus z minus x, and this is equal to dy minus dz divided by dy is z plus x, dz is minus x minus y, and this is equal to dz minus dx. Dz minus dx is again x plus y, minus of y plus z means it is minus y minus z. Here the terms plus z minus z, and here the term plus x minus x, and here the terms plus y minus y get cancelled. So this dx minus dy term can be written as d of x minus y divided by, here it is y minus x, and this is equal to d of y minus z divided by z minus y, and this is equal to d of z minus x divided by x minus z. So again here we write this term as now it is of the form, that is d of x minus y divided by y minus x, d of y minus z divided by z minus y, and d of z minus x divided by x minus z. So here we have to consider these two paires. These two paires means consider d of x minus y divided by y minus x is equal to d of y minus z divided by z minus y. Then solving these two pairs, we get the one solution. Again we have to consider one more pair, and after integrating we get the solution. So that is the second solution. Combining solution 1 and solution 2, we get the solution of given simultaneous differential equation. So here we write d of x minus y divided by, this y minus x term can be written as, if I took minus sign as common, then into the bracket we have x minus y is equal to d of y minus z divided by, again here minus sign is common, so it is y minus z. Now on both the side the negative sign get cancels, so remaining term is d of x minus y divided by x minus y is equal to d of y minus z divided by y minus z. Now integrating on both the side, integrating on both the side, we get d of x minus y divided by x minus y is equal to d of y minus z divided by y minus z plus integral constant, that can be written as c1. Now already we have the formula, that is 1 upon x with respect to x can be considered as log of x. Integration of 1 upon x with respect to x can be considered as log x. Here instead of x we have the function x minus y, and differentiating with respect to x minus y, it means it is nothing but log of x minus y, and this is equal to log of y minus z and this C1 can be written as log C1. So again the term can be written as, if I can bring or if I can transfer this log of y minus z to LHS, then it becomes log of x minus y minus log of y minus z is equal to log C1. And now it is of the form log u minus log v. So log u minus log v can be written as log of u by v, that is x minus y divided by y minus z, is equal to log C1. And from both the side the term log get cancelled. So we have x minus y divided by y minus z is equal to C1. Call this as equation 1. So similarly here we have to consider one more pair, that is d of y minus z divided by z minus y is equal to d of z minus x divided by x minus z, or we consider first and third term. We get the one more solution, then combining, or then equation 1 and equation 2 gives the complete solution for the given simultaneous differential equation. So now again here we have to consider second and third term, that is again consider d of y minus z divided by z minus y is equal to d of z minus x divided by x minus z. Then next d of y minus z divided by, if I can take minus sign as common, then into the bracket we have y minus z, and again here also d of z minus x divided by minus of z minus x, the negative sign get cancels. So integrating on both the side, then we have integration d of y minus z divided by y minus z is equal to integration d of z minus x divided by z minus x plus integral constant c2. Okay, then again we have on integrating we get log of y minus z is equal to log of z minus x plus c2 can be written as log c2. Then again it is log u by v form, means it is log of y minus z divided by z minus x is equal to log c2. The term log get cancelled, so we have y minus z divided by z minus x is equal to c2. Call this as equation 2. So equation 1 and equation 2 are the 1 and 2 are the solution of given equation. This is one more type of example how to solve the symmetric simultaneous differential equation. The next type is method of multipliers. By using the method of multipliers, we have to solve the simultaneous differential equation. So for this we have to consider one example, that is dx divided by x into y square minus z square is equal to dy divided by y into z square minus x square, and which is equal to dz divided by z divided by x square minus y square. By using the method of multipliers, means here we have to consider the multipliers are, or we have to multiply this given equation by x, y and z, then we get the here we can multiply the multipliers as x, y, z. After adding these three equations, that is dx plus dy plus dz, we get the denominator part as 0. Here the main important thing is we have to make this denominator part as 0 by multiplying the multipliers. Okay, by multiplying the multipliers, we have to make this denominator as a 0 term. So for this, here we have to use the two different multipliers. One is 1 by x. It means here we have to multiply, or here we have to use the multipliers as 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z. And for next step, we have to use the multipliers as x, y, z. Then we get the after adding, we get the denominator part as 0. So let us know how to solve this type of example. So first, using multipliers, using multipliers, using multiplier x comma y comma z. Using multiplier x comma y comma z, it means here we have x dx divided by x square y square minus x square z square. Both denominator and numerator are multiplied by the term x. So x dx divided by x square y square minus x square z square is equal to, here it is y dy divided by y square z square minus y square x square, and this is equal to z dz divided by z square x square minus z square y square. So after adding these three terms, that is, it means x dx plus y dy plus z dz is equal to 0, because x square y square minus x square y square minus x square z square plus x square z square term and plus y square z square and minus z square y square term get cancelled. So it means we have to make by this denominator term as 0. So x dx y dy plus z dz is equal to 0. Then next, integrating, we get, on integrating, we get integration of x with respect to x plus integration of y with respect to y plus integration of z with respect to z, and this is equal to integral constant c1. So here we have x square by 2 plus y square by 2 plus z square by 2 is equal to, the c1 can be written as c1 divided by 2. So from here the LCM is 2. Therefore we get x square plus y square plus z square is equal to c1. Call this as equation 1. Then next, we have to use the multipliers as 1 by x, 1 by y and 1 by z. So here we write using multipliers, using multipliers, using multipliers 1 by x, comma 1 by y, comma 1 by z. So 1 by x with respect to x divided by y square minus z square, because dividing 1 by x, the term x get cancelled, so we have the term y square minus z square, which is equal to 1 by y with respect to y divided by, again y get cancelled, so we have z square minus x square and this is equal to 1 by y 1 by z dz divided by x square minus y square. So after adding these three equations, that is 1 by x dx plus 1 by y dy plus 1 by z dz is equal to 0, because plus y square minus y square plus z square minus z square minus x square plus x square it cancels, so denominator part becomes 0. Then again integrating we get integration of 1 by x with respect to x plus integration of 1 by y with respect to y plus integration of 1 by z with respect to z is equal to integral constant c2. Then next here, integration of 1 by x with respect to x means it is log x plus log y plus log z, and the c2 can be written as log of c2. Then log x plus log y plus log z, log u plus log v plus log w can be written as log of x, y, z is equal to log of c2. Then the term log get cancelled, so we have x, y, z is equal to c2. Call this as equation 2. So equation 1 and equation 2 gives the solution for this equation. So write down equation 1 and 2 gives the solution. Next example is dx divided by 3y minus 2z divided by z minus 3x and dz divided by 2x minus y. Here we have to consider again using the multipliers method of multipliers. We have to solve this equation, that is using multipliers. X, y and z. Using multipliers x, y and z, we get x dx plus y dy plus z dz is equal to 0. X means it is 3xy and here it is y means it is minus 3xy. Both the term get cancelled. 2xz and here it is 2xz, term get cancelled. And next here it is zy and here it is minus zy. All the term get cancelled, so we have x dx plus y dy plus z dz is equal to 0. Again integrating we get integration of x with respect to x plus integration of y with respect to y, integration of z with respect to z, integral constant c1. The next x with respect to x means it is x square by 2 plus y square by 2 plus z square divided by 2 is equal to c1 divided by 2. And again here the LCM is 2, so it is x square plus y square plus z square is equal to c1. Call this as equation 1. Then next again here we have to use the multipliers as 1, 2 and 3. So using multipliers 1, 2 and 3. So it is dx plus 2 into dy plus 3 into dz. Using multipliers 1, 2, 3 and it means it is 3 by, here it is multiplied by 3. So it is minus 3 by get cancels. And here it is minus 2z, and here this term is multiplied by 2. So minus 2z plus 2z get cancelled. And here we have 3x into 2, that is 6x, and here it is 3 into 2x, that is plus 6x. Minus 6x and plus 6x get cancelled. So the denominator part becomes 0. That can be written as is equal to 0. Then on integrating, we get integration with respect to x plus 2 integration with respect to y plus 3 into integration with respect to z is equal to integral constant C2. So integration of 1 with respect to x means x plus 2y plus 3z is equal to C2. Call this as equation 2. So equation 1 and equation 2 gives the solution. This completes the solution. So in next class we are discussing about the total differential equation and condition for integrability. Thank you.